Okay, you guys, I'm back. All right, and what I'm back with now is what I did was I have, well, I'll tell you how I ended up with this in just a second. Let me put that aside. Let me bring this one over. Okay, so what we have here is I have, let me take these pieces off. When we left off, I had I put all these layers, and the last was this stuff that you get from Dollar Tree, kind of like muslin, but it's the stuff from the Halloween section. And then what I want to do for another layer of texture, this was like a placemat that I got like at a thrift store. I put that here. Oh, and this is a bit of a wedding dress. So if you have little bits of whatever around your house, little bits of beading, wedding dresses, whatever, you can throw those in there. So I threw that in. This is some burlap, which you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to glue that in. And then this is just a little doily. I'm also going to throw that in. And when I lay all this down, that's a whole nother layer of texture. So let me go ahead and do that. And what I like to do is I like to use hot glue when I do that. So here we go. I hate this hot glue gun right here. This is my small one. I'd rather have my big one, but I ran out of glue sticks. So at Dollar Tree, you can get the smaller mini glue sticks. And so I always keep those on hand just in case I run out of my jumbo ones. So I just always have some backup. So when I'm there, you know, for $1, I can just pick up some mini glue sticks. So that's what I'm down to right now. So anyway, so I'm going to put that one there. And the reason I don't like it is because, you know, it takes a lot of effort to get the glue out. And I'm always running out of glue so quickly because the sticks are so small. But if this is what you got, this is what you got. And also, I haven't seen glue guns in a long time at Dollar Tree. But at some of the maybe 99-cent stores and some of the other dollar stores, generic dollar stores, a lot of them carry glue guns, these mini glue guns for $1. So. But Dollar Tree definitely carries the glue sticks most of the time. And I'll tell you, I shopped at Dollar Tree forever. Never realized they carry glue sticks until I was with Christy Nitro. And she's like, yeah, they have glue sticks. I'm like, where? So she took me in the crafting section, which the true crafting section at Dollar Tree is, you know, it's not that great. But they do have some little things in there that can be kind of cool. But they got the damn glue sticks over there. So been going to Dollar Tree forever. Never knew they had glue sticks until, like, I don't know, a year or two ago. Something like that. Hey, Christy Nitro. Okay. Love her. She's one of my good friends on YouTube. You guys go check Christy Nitro's channel out. She does a lot of really fun, awesome hauls. She makes a lot of really pretty books. A lot of journals she likes to make. She likes to do planning in her journal and decorating her journal. She just does a lot of really, really nice stuff. So go check my friend Christy Nitro out. Okay, I'm going to put that one in there. I kind of did a little pre-planning so my video goes pretty smoothly. I usually try to do that. Okay, so we stuck that in there. And so I like to use hot glue on this section because it glues down very, very nicely and very quickly. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, just making sure I'm in frame, is I put together these things of cardboard. These pieces of, okay, what this is a piece of corrugated cardboard. I just save them from packaging. You can also buy some. You can just take a piece of cardboard, rip off the surface of the cardboard, and when you do that, the corrugation is underneath it, which most people know that. And if you rip it off and it doesn't rip off smoothly, more perfect. You're looking for texture. This is like a brown paper bag that I just tore off, glued that, and then put a piece of corrugated cardboard on top of that. And everything's torn, so it's real textured. I'm going to put that over here, okay? Okay. The other thing I like to do, make sure you get yourself your spatula from Dollar Tree instead of burning your fingers. The thing I like to do is, like, when the edges are rolled up like that, I think that looks really cool. It adds, like, texture and it looks like it's more ripped and torn. So I kind of roll the edges up a little bit. I hand rolled that just so it looks like it just rolled up. I just think it looks cool. Okay, do what I said and follow my own rules and use my spatula so I don't burn myself. You know how we're so used to using our fingers. Stupid. Not you guys, me. Okay, so next, I have done another one where I took a piece of a corrugated cardboard, just ripped. See how nice and ripped and shredded that is? Then a piece of burlap, and then this is a piece of a placemat that I got at a thrift store. And I'm going to put that, like, right here. Because there's some more texture right there that I want to kind of show out. Do I want to do that or do I want to do... Yeah, I'm going to try it like that. There's no right or wrong answers with this kind of stuff, you guys. You just go for it and see. Actually, maybe I like... No. I think I like it up there. Yeah. I like it up there. Okay, so here we go. So you guys can see, this is why these turn out so cool. These this salvage art turns out so cool. You're using a bunch of salvage pieces. You're using a lot of stuff from Dollar Tree. You can use stuff from around your house. And the beginning, you're building up texture, which is the most important part of this whole thing, is the texture. And that will make sense as we go along. Because shortly here, we're going to take Kills or gesso, and I'll explain what Kills is, and we're going to wipe this whole thing out, and then we're going to use sprays or watered down acrylic and color all this, so it'll all this weird crap all together will look really cohesive and really cool, as you guys saw my little icon at the beginning. Okay, so what we're heading towards is this. Okay, so that's what we're heading towards. So what I did is now that you have this texture, then I went ahead and took all my pieces, like from Dollar Tree. That's from Dollar Tree, and the butterflies from Dollar Tree. These pieces right here, I'm going to teach you guys how to make these. They're made out of plaster of Paris, but I'm going to teach you how to make the molds. So you can take things from around your house. You can take things from around your house, or pieces that you like that you've gotten from thrift stores or garage sales or the craft store, and you can make your own molds. And then you just take plaster of Paris with glue and you pour them into these molds. And you make the molds with caulking that you can get at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to do a video on that very soon. People have been asking about that video for a long time, so I am going to do it so I can show you guys how to make these kind of pieces. Okay? But you can use anything in your craft room for these little pieces. Or you can use more Dollar Tree stuff. Whatever you want to do. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start placing my pieces. I have a butterfly here that I want to put on here. I have some music notes. I got a bunch of really cool stuff from Dollar Tree that I want to put on here. So I'm going to place everything and then I'll be back. Okay? So it'll be just a minute. Okay, guys. I'm back now at this point where I have placed all these little musical pieces. You guys, are these so flippin' adorable? These little guitars. Oh my God, are these everything? Dollar Tree. Look out for these. For one, they'd be great for your mixed media. They'd be great on the Christmas tree. They'd be great on wreaths. Oh, I am obsessed with these guitars. I bought some, but I think I need to buy more. So I'm going to go buy a bunch more of those guitars. I'm also obsessed with all of the music notes. How fabulous is that to have music notes for your mixed media? If you're going to do a mixed media piece for someone who likes music. Or to put on your wreaths or your swags or any of your decor on your Christmas tree. Look at these ones. This is another music note. Aren't they adorable, you guys? Then I got also some musical instruments. Oh, I can't even think. They're the different horn type of instruments. So cute for like my wreaths and stuff. And also for my, just looking at my time. And also for my Christmas tree. So wait, I arranged all, and then all these are those pieces I was talking about, those ceramic, those pieces that I make out of the plaster of Paris, and I'm showing you guys how I make these pieces. And some are little broken bits. Like when things break, I save them. Like this is a broken cross. I saved even the broken pieces because the broken pieces look fabulous in this type of mixed media. So these are all the broken bits. These are not broken. These are all the broken bits. And then these are the ones that I made out of the plaster of Paris and made my own molds that I was talking to you guys about. Okay, so I placed everything on here. It's not glued down yet, so I'm just going to move this to the side. Those have to be glued down. But this one, I'm going to now show you what, I'm trying to look at my time and I can't see how much time I have. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna show you what we're at the point now where we're gonna gesso this whole thing, either gesso or Kills. You buy Kills, it's K-I-L-T-Z. You buy it at Home Depot. I've mentioned it quite a few times in my videos. You can buy it by the gallon or by the quart. The gallon, it's like maybe $10, $15. It'll last you years. I've had mine for years. Or you can use gesso, but I'm telling you guys, it's a better deal to buy a gallon of Kills. K-I-L-T-Z. If you're interested, write that down. Okay, so we're going to take the Kills or your gesso and we're going to white out the whole thing. Okay? So we're going to white this all out. And by whiting this all out with the Kills or the gesso, then it's all the same color. So now everything's cohesive. And then we can take sprays like, and these are the sprays I'm going to use probably on this. I have most of them right here that I'm going to use. Brown, purple. Okay, these are my homemade sprays, and I'll talk to you guys about how to make those here in a minute. Well, I'll tell you right now. How you make your own sprays, a really good way, is to buy some stuff from Blick's. From Blick's, B-L-I-C-K. Hopefully you have a Blick's in your town. If not, you can go online. And you get liquid watercolor, okay? And it comes in a ton of colors. You guys, I probably have like 15 of these. They're not expensive. I think they paid $2.99 a bottle. So you just take it and you put in half of the liquid watercolor and half water. Or you could do 3/4 watercolor and then the rest of it 3/4 liquid watercolor and the rest just water. And that's it. And you can make your own colors by mixing or just using it straight as the color is. So this is a brown that I made. This is a lime green that I made. This is a purple that I did. Oh, and I got my bottles at it's just a generic dollar store, and they have the best bottles. So if you can find good bottles, you get 2 for $1. It's the best deal going. Just keep an eye out, especially I haven't seen a good deal on them at Dollar Tree, but look at some of your other dollar stores. This is Diane Reevely's Dilutions. I'm probably going to use her turquoise. I'm probably not going to use her purple, but this is another way you could go. And her things aren't cheap, but use a coupon, and then you can pick them up for like $5 or $6. Another thing is Tuesday morning, I love to get this color right here, this Glimmer Mist color by Tattered Angels. Oh, gorgeous. Love their stuff. That's another way of doing it. Also, you can take acrylic paint and water those down. So just take some acrylic paint from Joann's. Some Dollar Trees sell acrylic paint. Mine doesn't. And you just water it down. Okay? So you just take some in a little side dish, water it down, and then you just dab that on there. I'll go into that more when I get to that point. But I wanted to explain that. Okay, so then what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and gesso this out or Kills it out. Okay? And paint everything white. And I'll do this on camera right now. And then off camera, I'll glue the other pieces on, the other one I have over here on the side. And I'll white it out. And by whiting it out, obviously, you make it nice and even, like a nice canvas to do your spray color or your watered down acrylic. So you don't have to invest money in making your own sprays at all, or buying sprays. You can just use watered down acrylic paint. And that works really nice too. And I do the watered down acrylic paint a lot of times, especially if I don't have the colors that I need in my sprays. Then I always have my acrylic paints because acrylic paint is cheap. The cheapest place I find to buy acrylic paint, even cheaper than Dollar Tree, because at Dollar Tree it's $1, is Walmart. They have a brand, I don't know what the hell their brand's called. I think it's Apple Barrel. Anyway, they're 50 cents. So it's I find it the cheapest place to buy them. Unless Michael's is having their sale where they'll have 3 for $1 or 4 for $1 on their acrylic paints. They'll do that a couple times a year. And I say go for it when they do that. And then buy, like if you're going to buy a red, buy 3 different shades of red. If you're going to buy a purple, buy 3 different shades of purple. Just totally stock, because you can use that acrylic paint in so many of your projects and so much mixed media stuff. You can paint with acrylics when you're doing art. So, I mean, it's just really good to have acrylic paint around. And then you can water it down and use it as sprays instead of a spray. You can also water acrylic paint down and use it like a watercolor. And I have a technique, I have some techniques I want to show you that I've learned. Watering down acrylic paint, using it kind of like a watercolor and using it as a base in your coloring book. And then using pencil, like Prismacolor pencils over it. So, but I'll be doing that video pretty soon here, because I want to do some coloring. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting in there and getting everything whited out. And the thing I like about buying the Kills is that, you know, you're buying it for such a great price, you're saving money, and you just feel more, you can use as much as you want because you got a gallon of it now. And you're saving so much money. Now, somebody told me that you can buy I don't know, I don't think it's a gallon though. Maybe it's a pint? Maybe it is a gallon. You can buy a gallon of gesso somewhere. If you can buy a gallon of gesso for around the same price, get the gesso. But I already ran into, you know, have thought of this whole thing, so I've been using this. But I thought I heard somebody say they buy a gallon of gesso for around $15 or $20. I'm not sure. I might be dead wrong. So for right now, I know for sure you can buy the Kills, K-I-L-T-Z, at, where? Home Depot. You can probably buy it at Lowe's too. I'm sure you can buy it at Lowe's. I'm sure they have it there too. I just go to Home Depot more. Okay. Almost done here. And even if something is already white, like this angel, still go over it with the Kills, because the Kills makes a better paintable surface. Because all Kills is, or gesso is a primer. It's a white primer. So, it's just a primer. And it'll prime everything to accept the watercolor really, really nicely. So, okay, I think we got into all the crevices everywhere. And then I almost want to go over this a little bit more because it was colored. You can use jewelry bits. I didn't use any jewelry pieces today, but you can use little bits of jewelry. You can use any damn thing you guys want. So be as creative as you want. You can get the Christmas decorations from Dollar Tree, like I did. And then pretty soon I will show you guys how to make your own plaster of Paris little pieces, which will save you a ton of money. And so fun to do. That video will be coming up soon. So, there we go. So there you have it. I've whited everything out. So at this point, it's ready to accept color. But this has to dry. This has to dry like, I don't know, 3 or 4, well, not that long actually, because it's Kills. Kills will dry within like maybe an hour or so. An hour or two. So let it dry nice and good. And then after that, then we're ready to spray. And today we are going to use the sprays, okay, when we get to that part. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the other piece I have over here, glue those down, white it out, let this dry overnight, and then I'll be back, and the next part, the last part will be just the spraying, which is the really fun part, because you see all this stuff come alive. I think you see it come alive when you white it out. Even just leaving it all white and just throwing some glitter on this would be fabulous in my opinion. But I do want to color it out for this one. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys shortly.